We have a lot of employees that are worried about if they get COVID and we have to shut related to that. I think they bear a lot of stress about that. Like I said, we're a small team. So if someone goes down, it's hard to keep the ship sailing, I guess. So I know like we've had to have a couple conversations with, even though we're your boss, it's not our responsibility to ask you how to live your life a certain way. And you just have to make these decisions on your own. If you're going to the Super Bowl party and then you do get COVID and we do have to close down, that's not an issue for us to deal with. As business owners, we're taking that risk. That's our responsibility to follow. How you live your life is your own business. That was a big conversation we had to have with a couple employees because they were so worried about, well, what if I go and then I get COVID and then you guys have to close down? We can only control what we can control. And as business owners, what we're going to control is, okay, if someone comes back sick, then we're going to do what we need to do to keep the community safe. And it's not about what that person did or whatever. You can walk into Walmart and get COVID. So especially at the beginning, some conversations about how, it's not really mine or Eric's business what you do on your off time. What we need from you is honesty, and you need to say when you're sick and you need to let us know, and, trying to kind of relieve that stress from them, because when you're one of a 6 or 7 person team and you're the person that has to call in and say, I've got COVID, luckily the only time that we have shut down, it was our own family. So that, was a relief to everyone else. But I think sometimes when times get tough, you pull together more, and that's kind of a nice perk that it's not just us collecting tips and handing a check, that we've been able to say, well, we're going to try to do this. And everyone in the community has stepped up and wanted to be a part of doing it. So I think there's lots of positives too. You have to maybe search for them a little bit higher. I know specifically speaking about the nursing home residents and sending those Valentines, they always have a special place in my heart. I spent 10 years in the nursing homes as a nurse, but most recently I have spent, every time I take the trash out, every time I go out the back door, I have seen family members outside of the arbors speaking to their family members through the windows. And that has been a big thing for me. Like, on a daily basis, I see those people, and I think that's a big struggle for them. So, but also lots of room for opportunity too, that to bring other people in and to keep the community in mind.